Just before the verdict yesterday, Ali Velshi interviewed a young man, and this young man said something that was pretty darn prescient, and I think we ought to really listen to what he has said in detail. It's important. I want to play it, and then let's go ahead and take it on the other side.
If there is no conviction here, is that going to change how you're feeling right now?
Oh, yeah, I'll be angry, but, it'll be like, it'll be one of those, here we go again, and how do we comport ourselves going forward to figure out how to assuage this pain, right? But we know what's going to happen if it's that verdict. I mean, I think even if it's on the lesser charges of the three, there's going to be an issue, and there should be an issue. I'm not going to judge how people exhibit their pain. I know a lot of folks get upset with what happens when, when riots and protests go on, but not enough people are out here defending the people so we don't have these incidences. I said earlier, I've seen a lot of National Guard down here protecting these buildings. If they protected the people, you and I wouldn't be having this conversation.
I see a lot of National Guards down here protecting the buildings, but guess what? Had they protected the people, what kind of society would we have had? And that is a whole issue. And those are the things that I talk about. And he was making a statement as far as the possibility of riots if George Floyd, if Chauvin had been found not guilty or came up on a lesser charge. But the whole issue he's saying, imagine you can bolster all that money, all that cash to bring the National Guard out here, to increase police forces, etc., to protect the capital of a few people, the building, the structures. But you won't invest that money in making sure that the things that happen because of poverty, the things that happen because people don't have, the things that happen because people's neighborhoods are not sufficiently secure for many externalities. You won't do that. But for the man's capital, you're going to make sure and protect him. You're going to protect him against the fires. You're going to protect him against the rocks. Who protects the common people against what the plutocracy, what they have done to them? In other words, when they react, the police force is there for them. But what happens when they continuously take and take from you, legalize theft? What happens then? I know I expanded a whole lot on what he had to say, but it really touched me when I saw, imagine to protect downtown, you could bolster all of this. What about us? And the same thing happens to wars. And, we never ask a question when it's time to go to war, how it's going to be paid for. But when we have a pandemic and we say, let's go ahead and give some people some assistance, how's it going to be paid for? Or, they're not going to want to come back to work, right? No, they'll come back to work if you're paying them a good wage. They'll come back. So that guy's one statement can have so many tentacles that we can explore. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.